Hi, welcome back to our series on the Good and the Beautiful's language arts levels. Today we're going to be talking about levels 3 and levels 4. And I do not have all of the pieces still for levels 3 because my son has already finished it. But I will tell you that it comes with 2 reading books as well as a chart for tracking your progress and a course companion for mom and dad to use with the answer key and the grammar rules and the spelling rules, all of that. One of the things that we've made, just like for all of our other levels, is a spelling book. The theme for this one is European cities. Actually, I don't think they're just European cities. It's cities all over the world. But as they master the first spelling list, they just move on to the next spelling list. You can find a file, if you want to print this out for your own use, in our Language Arts Extensions file. Level 3, the course book, features watercolors, and there's a lot of spelling in level 3. There are several days where we work solely on spelling, and sometimes it takes us 2 or 3 days to do this. My son is not an excellent speller, so we do a lot of dictation. And today we're doing spelling words with dictation, and we're reviewing the artwork. Lesson 4, what makes a book worth reading? This is one of the things that I've really enjoyed about Jenny Phillips, is the fact that she builds her character right into it, and she talks to the kids at a level that they can understand without really dumbing it down. This particular lesson is about the books that they read every day for fun. One of the things that really spoke to my child was the paragraph on Big Nate. He loved Big Nate, used to read it all the time. He actually made the decision to sell all of his Big Nate books. Does that mean that I'm going to allow him to sell all of his books that maybe aren't on the book list? No, because my kids love Rick Riordan, and those books didn't make the book list. But I think that it really showed him how to think about what he's choosing to read and why he should think about those things. He also wrote a paper that goes along with this about what Writer's Workshop. What makes a book worth reading? He wrote a 5-paragraph paper about what makes a book worth reading and what books he would like to read from now on. In level 3, we start sentence diagramming. The answers are right here. It's really easy for you. Actually, that's right. In level 3, the answers are right here in the book. So we start sentence diagramming. It's pretty simple. We're doing just basic grammar. We're getting a good spelling foundation, a good grammar foundation, being introduced to some poetry, the conjunctions. I did this lesson along with the Schoolhouse Rock Conjunction Junction song. We're big fans of Schoolhouse Rock. And we do a little bit of writing, but not as much as in the later levels. So level 3, I kind of consider this an in-between level. It's making sure that you've got the foundations of the earlier levels before you really head up into the harder lessons. Level 4 comes with 2 course books. This is just the second one. It comes with a creative companion. It does not come with these 2 books. This is the spelling book that we made to go along with it. Again, you can find that in our files section. The theme here is insects. So if you're doing arthropods at the same time, that's nice to talk about. There are 2 books that go with this one, The Big Wave and 20 and 10. You do have to get these books on your own. We are, as you can see, in the middle of The Big Wave by Pearl Buck. And this is just a book that the kids read as they're going along through their course. So let's look at the course books themselves. In Lesson 44, we're reading about Vincent van Gogh. We're working on our spelling, broken up by syllables. We're working on homophones. Homophones are a big thing in level 4. We are working on spelling where we change from singular to plural. We are talking about semicolons and how we use conjunctions. We are still doing some sentence diagramming. As you can see, we had a little bit of trouble with this one. And we are working on dependent and independent clauses. That's pretty standard for what the lessons look like in level 4. One of the spelling drills is to go around in a ribbon. As you can see, my son has dyspraxia, which is a form of dyslexia and dyscalculia and apraxia of speech. A lot of fine motor skills issues. So even though he's 11 and has the cognitive abilities to do level 4, It really looks like he's a lot younger than he is. We do out loud reading together. We also work on challenging words. At level 3 came with a set of words to work on. And these are, I mean, this is similar to that, only they don't come in flashcards. If you'd like to make flashcards, that's great. If you want to make some and share them with everyone else, please let us know and we will put them up on the site. We haven't gotten to the end here, but there are stories built into this, just like with the other levels. In this story, we're reading Hannah's Garden. And then every day we also have the Creative Companion. And Creative Companion is a lot of fun. We're doing pastels this year. And this is where we study our writing lessons and our geography and our art. So here we're studying the regions of Italy. And my son will get tracing paper and he will trace these and label them and then write interesting facts about what we're reading about. This was for the book about the girl from Italy back at the beginning of the year. Then we're also getting an introduction to pastels. You can see some of the beautiful artwork that's in here. The kids are going to create their own versions of some of this artwork, and it just comes out really amazing because they walk them through it step by step. Every single step is included until they get to the very end. And now we're studying Belgium. So as you can see, these are great full color, bound on good thick paper. They're definitely worth the price. And these are ones that we will probably keep and use again, even after we finish level 4. So level 3 and level 4. There you have it.